Okay, fives week bench, ended up getting 300 for 7. Here's the walkthrough. First official warm-up set was 230. Pretty easy. Definitely was feeling really beat up from doing Tuesday's workout with the squats and then all the upper body accessories, but I picked this style for a reason. It's supposed to be really hard. So I was pretty fatigued going into this workout, but here is 300. It's the top set. It's not too bad. Getting a little floaty down in the rear end region. Not a big fan of these benches. They're set too low, and so my legs have a tendency to push off right away. I'm not too happy about that set. So, gonna try to make it a little cleaner next week, but 7 reps, pretty sloppy. Over. I had this idea I was gonna do big but boring with squats to start off the accessory work, and realized that my gracilis and my groin were not really feeling it, so I only got one set into it here, and this was 315. I do it 10 times, and the reps themselves were actually very easy. It's just I started cramping the inner thigh area and was not feeling great, so I decided to play it smart, shut it down after just the one set, but 10 reps at 315 isn't too horrible for feeling like crap. Came over, single leg press. I have the stop set up here to keep it at a very specific range of motion. Get a really good stretch all the way through it. I think I did 5 sets, 5 reps each leg. Just a plate was all I needed with how sore my legs already were going into this. But you really have to push yourself to go with the single leg work. I moved on after those 5 sets over here to the leg extension, and you see I'm not using a whole lot of weight, but I use this as a burnout tactic for my quads, and it's borderline torture, actually. The idea is that you switch from one leg to the other for sets of 10 until you can't complete a good set of 10 anymore. I think I have like 70 pounds on there, which is not that much. But this set ends up going for something like almost 2.5 minutes of just repping this out, and so you guys can watch me be in absolute pain here as it continues on. And I'll just give you a quick little overview of what the idea is of this training cycle, because it is a little different. The idea is this is a prep cycle to get me back ready for the Shako style training, which has you squat twice a week, deadlift twice a week, and bench 3 or 4 days a week. And I really like how that style of training gets you ready for a full meet, and so I like to combine my upper and lower body days so when you get to the meet and you get your initial squat in, you're used to going like, alright, well, it's time to bench now, because I do that in workout every time I'm in the gym, so it doesn't feel as unnatural, and I think that's one of the reasons that my deadlift at the end of the meet usually feels fresh, because I'm used to doing so much in a workout, and so I'm just trying to get some of that volume and the capacity back with this style of essentially hitting every lift twice a week, just with a little different rep and set schemes and a little less focus on the compounds themselves. But you see I'm starting to have to kick the extension up with my right leg a little bit too to help it out, because I'm really starting to hurt. This is kind of a core / whole body exercise that I just started doing. You hook your heels into the platform and you slide back. You start by flexing your hamstrings, pull yourself up, and then you have to engage your abs and get your whole core tight, and then you have to balance and work on your flexibility in a squat position. So that pretty much just hits your entire body pretty well. Like I said in my last video, I really am a fan of trying to maintain control in a straight body position because I think it has the best carryover to actual like lifting. And so most of my core movements involve not letting the body fully collapse. And so this is an example. It's kind of like a toes to bar, and then you just kind of pike at the top of it and straighten your body out. And uh, it's not particularly hard until you try to do 10 of them in a row. So I really like that. This is my pretty much a calf routine that I got from reading a few articles written by Chad Waterbury on T Nation. But essentially, right now you see my left leg, the calf. You can't see it through the sweatpants, but you're holding an isometric contraction on that left leg the whole time, while the other leg is going through an actual calf raise, and then you switch after 10, and you hold each one for about a second at the top. And basically, what's happening is you're not letting the muscle really rest. It's either going through a stretch and contraction, or it's just going through an isometric hold, which really starts to burn. You do 10 each leg, and then you do another set of 10 with both feet, where you try to hold the contraction for 4 seconds. And I do 3 sets of these. The first set with your feet parallel and just in a neutral position. Second set with your toes out. Third set with your toes in. And you don't even need. I only have 3 plates total on that machine. Don't be fooled by the 2 on this one side. There's 145 on that other side, and then there's the 2 here. And it will torch your calves pretty good. But that's pretty much the workout as it went. I was pretty tired, and so hopefully next time I will get more volume in. Thanks. Bye.